For this design, we will need glue, pencil, scissors, white paper, and black paper. You guys are going to be using black paper. I am going to be using this dark purple. So we are going to be making a design with just those two pieces of paper. Now on the white piece of paper, you need to draw 5 lines, but the lines have to be interesting, creative, and unique. So 5 unique lines going from top to the bottom of the white paper. Let's see. My line number 1 is going to be just a wave like this. You don't want those lines to be extra hard because your scissors will have to go through those lines. So that's line number 1. Line number 2 is going to be straight like this and like this, kind of pointing like an arrow. Line number 3 is going to be also going from top to the bottom. What is it? Kind of like a fortress wall, right? I'm not making it too small because my scissors will have to be cutting there. Okay, 2 more lines. Okay, so what will I make? I can make zigzag like this, and I can make something that goes straight and then makes kind of like this and down. These kind of designs. Okay, how many lines? 5 lines. What do lines do? Go from top to the bottom. Unique, interesting, curvy, straight, zigzag, pointy, different kinds of lines. Next, I will take scissors and I will be cutting each of those lines. Okay, so my scissors go right on the line which I drew, and I cut. Staying on the line and going directly on my line. Okay, once I cut that first stripe, I'm going to get a piece of paper that looks like this. Okay, this is my first piece of paper and I'm going to be using it. Okay, so next we cut the next piece of paper, then the next piece, which is this, cutting nice and neat. This is all I have left, so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 more pieces. If I cut on each of those lines, I'm going to have 3 pieces. And of course, you are going to have to do the same kind of thing, except your lines are going to be absolutely unique and different. Alright, all my papers are cut and I line them up nicely next to each other in the order in which they were on the paper. You see, they kind of match like puzzle, right? So they are in the same order in which they were. Now we line them up on the table and we start gluing them onto our dark paper. Okay, so we start from the very first one that we had and we are going to glue it to the very edge of our dark paper. Next, I take my next paper, which forms a puzzle here, but I'm not going to glue it next to it. I'm going to stretch it out and glue it a little bit away from my original paper. So you put some glue on the back, just light, not too much, and we line it up a few centimeters away, so there is a little bit of the dark paper showing in between those types of papers. Okay, next goes my next piece of paper, and we are going to put it a little bit away, and it's up to you how much you want to drag it away. Just don't take the whole space because you need to fit 3 more pieces of paper. Okay, so put some glue like this, attach, nice and neat, and so forth. And then we get the next one, and then we glue the next. And this is the design I finally got after gluing all of my pieces onto the dark paper. This is what it looks like. Yours is gonna look even better, and let's get started.